Imran, welcome to your call and welcome to Delhi because you've moved to this city, haven't you?
Yeah, moved in yesterday finally.
What's the big difference you see between Delhi and Mumbai?
You guys have incredible roads, man, and I can't get used to it. Like, I'm driving, right? I'm in the car and it's very comfortable and it's very smooth and I'm not bouncing around and it's just all very suspicious to me. I'm used to needing an
I'm
SUV,
sure our
a
Chief
four-wheel
Minister will be
drive.
happy to hear some praise. Delhi citizens are always complaining about our roads, but...
You guys don't know how good you have it. Come to Bandra.
Right. I said that thanks for coming in. Of course, it is part of the promotion for your new movie, Delhi Belly, but I'm not complaining because you have come in. But the big question about the whole marketing brouhaha around this film, as it were. You actually came out and made quite a strong statement recently about the new law to raise the drinking age in Mumbai till 25. Publicity stunt, what made you do it?
I've been very particular about not speaking about this PIL on the same platform as Delhi Belly.
Right.
While I'm promoting Delhi Belly, I don't talk about this because I don't want to involve my co-stars or even Amir in it unless they themselves want to be a part of it. And when I'm talking about this, as I did in a press conference in Bombay last week, I don't mention the name of my film or the date that is releasing, nothing. I want to separate the issues. I see this as a longer term problem. Anyone who's tried to get involved with any legal problems in India knows that it's a long-term process. You have to take a few years out of your life, time, effort, money, it all goes into it. And in this case, that is what I'm doing. You can
Why
easily...
did you think you needed to do this?
It's certainly not about promoting the consumption of alcohol. Alcohol is very dangerous. I know this. I've seen the problems that alcohol addiction can cause firsthand with friends, with family. So by no means do I endorse the consumption of alcohol. I do believe that we should have a right to choose. As adults in this country, if the government feels that someone is an adult, if they feel that we are mature enough to marry, to have children, to vote, to enlist for military service and to give our lives in defense of our country, how can that person not be mature enough to take a decision on whether they want to take a drink or not? That to me just is illogical. It doesn't make sense. I understand that the government is concerned about alcohol addiction.
Sure.
As we all are. It is a serious problem, but this is not the answer.
It's interesting actually because, I mean, for someone to actually make that commitment, the time, the money which is needed to invest in a long-term causes like this, many young actors and actresses, I guess, in Bollywood seem to be in a slightly insulated world. I mean, not really that concerned by what's happening around them. And in a larger sense, in Mumbai after the 26/11 attacks, that whole get out and vote campaign, which you were involved in as well. Why do you think there's always a kind of reluctance? Is it in Mumbaikars? Is it in Bollywood to engage with larger issues around them?
I really couldn't speak for anyone. I know that there are any number of concerns that someone could have. It could be that they are simply not aware of an issue. It could be that they simply do not care enough about it. They are not moved to act on it. It could also be for fear of some kind of political retribution. It has certainly happened in the past. 2 years ago, my uncle spoke out on a certain issue and had his film banned in the state of Gujarat for his troubles. And certainly that created problems for the producers, for the distributors. It resulted in a loss of many crores of rupees.
Sure.
And I think a lot of people might not want to get themselves in a similar situation.
But that didn't disillusion you. So you got some of the genes of your uncle.
I guess. It's something that I was brought up with. If something is right, it's right. You can't back down from it. You can't be afraid of it.
What would you say then in the context of this whole anti-corruption campaign that you're seeing around India? Is that something you support? Do you think this whole method of fasting to make sure your voice is heard works?
I think it is a good way to raise awareness about an issue. It is perhaps not the most productive way to do something. What I have done is rather than raise a big brouhaha, create a racket about a particular issue, is I'm taking what I consider to be a reasonable approach.
Sure. And
a productive approach. By approaching the courts for mediators, who are people who can actually do something about this, I'm being a part of the solution.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.